Alright guys, well, since it is March again, I guess it's about time I wrap up inFAMARCH. Now obviously I said March of War was going to happen right now, and God of War will be up either next week or the week after that, but for now we're going to look at inFAMOUS First Light, which of course is an expansion on Second Son, but also a standalone game. Obviously I've already reviewed Second Son, but the game was a little lacking. What was there was incredible, but I wish there was more. So when they announced some DLC, I was excited. It needed it. But it was pretty apparent from the start that this was going to be a PSN title as opposed to an add-on, much like Festival of Blood. My first impression of First Light is it still looks as good as the main game, and after playing it for a bit, even with half of the map gone, it's pretty substantial. If Second Son is a 6 to 8 hour game, this is a good 3 to 5 hours. Which, for 15 bucks, it's a good deal. The story is nothing new if you've played the main game, but it's interesting to get more information on what happened to Fetch before you ran into her. It's also nice to have the neon powers, which as I said in my Second Son review last year, are the best. But if you want some extended play out of this game, you will find it in the arenas. Each of these has its own type of challenge, such as saving citizens or just surviving. It's a great place to showcase your powers, and as you complete tasks, you unlock more skill points to expand them. There's also a mission list similar to what we had for stunts in the first game, as well as shades from lists from Borderlands 2. It definitely gives you more to do after you beat the story. It even lets you try out abilities and tactics you never would use otherwise. So while it may not be anything groundbreaking, again for the price tag, it's well worth it. Much better than their last PSN effort. And if you haven't played Second Son yet, it won't spoil anything, and actually might be better to play first. Unlike those Star Wars prequels. There's not much more to say, as it runs on the exact same engine, it plays the same, looks just as good, and has a protagonist that is equally as cool, if not cooler. I give First Light a 9 out of 10, so go pick it up. You can beat it before you go to bed. Unless you get sucked into arena mode. Then may God have mercy on your soul.